Hi, I've been given certain issues to talk about, and I wanted to start with the coronavirus. And all I can really do is give you the testimony of my experiences here and what I hear from big nature about it all. And that is that a virus like this starts with the idea, and then the fear within people who are susceptible to the idea of the virus then makes the virus really happen. Now, that's a hard thing to accept. That's a hard thing to accept, and it's got a lot of levels to it and a lot of layers to it. But within it, we can find the cure to it as well. Now, um, fear of the virus will make your immune system weaker, but you should also protect yourself from it. Do wear your face masks when you're in public places because other people's fear has made it real. And however the idea for the virus is programmed, it's known to be transferred in certain ways. And so we should protect ourselves and use our hand sanitizers and wash our hands and use our masks and be only going out for essential trips, really. Whatever the government says, the initial lockdown that we had here was, I thought, a good move in the first wave of this uh, particular virus. The first wave of humans having to cope with this in Northern Ireland was a total lockdown. Schools closed, all businesses closed, and that was a good thing. And we had very few cases compared to the rest of the United Kingdom and Great Britain. And the second, whenever they unlocked everything, the they kept businesses open, they brought schools back, and as numbers have been getting worse, they are still keeping the schools open. And I was saying all along, do not send the kids back to school, do not send the kids back to school, but I have no power here, and I couldn't do anything about that with the level of work that I was doing. I didn't have time to take on going out and protesting and doing things. I was just hoping and praying that spiritual wisdom would reach these leaders and they would do something to change. They would listen deeply because I was praying deeply for them to listen. And so that didn't happen, and the schools are still open here, and the figures are getting worse and worse about coronavirus, which to me is just a typical um, state of government where they're caring more about keeping their system going than they are about lives. Knowing, I'm sure full well, that children, you can't control children like you can control adults. And if this disease is spreading amongst children here, and they're bringing it home and is getting worse that way, and because the pubs are still open and because businesses are still open, people are going in and out of shops, people are sitting getting drunk in pubs and probably going home for after parties altogether, not caring about social distance because they're either too young to take the risk seriously, or maybe they even know better and or know their immunity, or you're too drunk to be wise about what you're doing and aware of what the dangers are. So with the coronavirus, we can work together and get rid of it. Do you know what I mean? And we should be going back to that total lockdown if the virus is being so vastly more um, dangerous again recently, and there's been so much more of it happening. Now, I haven't heard death statistics, I've just heard cases statistics recently on the news as well. Um, but we will have to, see what the reality is, and we might be being lied to about the statistics and we might not be being lied to. It's hard to tell at this point, but that's where we all need to unite and form our own system for being able to say, you know, how many people have you known with this virus, and and different things like that. How bad has it been in your area? What have you witnessed? That's where the People's Union can unite us together, and we can form our own news channel and news channels. We can have good news that's happening around the world, and we can have difficult news that's happening around the world. But we need to look at the problems that we have, and we can see then what we need to do to help with those situations. So, my advice with the coronavirus is that we unite together here in good friendship and goodwill to all find good answers together. Sorry, my dogs are barking. And that in this we can find the right solutions for dealing with the coronavirus and how to handle it all. You know, uniting together and putting our minds together. That's how we're going to succeed here. I'm just one person with one person's intelligence, and I have good, strong support from someone as intelligent, if not more intelligent than I am, who's always close at hand for me to confer with, and I've got good friends and family that I can talk with and stuff. But I need you to help engage at this higher level with me, okay? Higher level being let's unite, okay? That's the higher level. And so with the coronavirus, just please just stay safe from whatever is going around, and don't fear it either. Okay, feel strong in yourself. Feel like you can handle anything in life. Feel like your immune system really keeps you immune from things, and it's a strong system that you have. I want you to feel strong and fit and well and healthy in your life. And if you don't feel like that, then talk to us and say what's going on for you. Talk to us like we're your friends and say what your issues are. Talk to us and tell us what you need in your life, because we want to be here for you. And so we'll see how big we can grow, how quickly and how slowly we grow. But we are going to grow, okay? Because I'm a ringleader here, and I'll be sitting there cheerleading everybody on and enthusiastically encouraging them until people are really deeply on board. And people already are deeply on board and are working at this and are supporting with this and are making things happen already beyond what I'm doing, beyond what I'm making happen, and are supporting me to do it. We are moving, we are growing. And what we need as well is to start praying for the same things. You know, start praying for the same things. And one of those things is unity. Another thing is truth. Another is for goodness and wisdom to be in charge in this world. Okay? Another one is for everyone to be fed. Another one, everyone to have somewhere safe to sleep at night and somewhere they can call home. And we'll get back to the basics for everyone to have a fresh water supply that's free. For everyone to have what they need available to them easily in this life. For life not to be such hard work for everybody. For us not to be so divided. For us not to be so far apart in seeming monetary success that we don't even know how to connect to each other like human beings without assuming it's about money, you know. So let's raise the bar in our expectations and raise our bar in our hopes, because you want to see the worst in people, and that's the level you want to look at. That's the level you see. And it's the same with this virus. You want to fear it and fear it for the worst, then that's the level your mind will try and connect to. You'll try and get evidence of that in your life and seek it, and it'll become realer and realer because you have a strong creative mind. And that's what this virus teaches us at the core of all this, that our minds and bodies and creative abilities are really strong as humanity. Life has given us the keys, tools and power, and in our writing, people, and in our ability to express our truth and our needs, There is great power in this.